I need someone to hate. I need some unhinged opinions.
Who's fucked you over?
Everyone.
Crystal!
Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode. I am Crystal Versace.
I am LaBelle.
I'm DEDE-licious.
And it's me, TAYCE.
Let's
Go, bitches, I'm fucking ready.
Let's talk some rubbish.
Absolute shit.
Brain rot. Let's go. Well, everybody welcome our extra special guest.
Yes.
Pleasure's honestly all mine. I know you all very well and very personally. And
Too personally.
Honestly, yeah. And I love what you're doing with this podcast, bitch. She's growing, she's blooming. I'm ready to actually shut it down.
She got paid to say that?
Yeah, you're all
We paid
demonetized
her.
today, so let's go.
Oh, we got some good content ahead of us.
Yeah.
We got a lot of bleeping to do today.
Oh, yes.
for
get ready.
For sure.
Edit it out,
For
please.
sure.
Well, honey, you made it. You're here.
I'm here.
We finally
bitch.
got the girl.
God, it was a matter of time. But good things take time.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. That's tea.
No, we were like scared because obviously you were getting the Uber here and then it was like radio silence. Like WhatsApp weren't delivering, girls.
Well, I just paid my phone bill this morning and it's still not.
Hasn't gone through quite yet.
Direct
And I
debit
paid
didn't
my
go
rent.
through. But we're here.
Well, we call ourselves the girls of London, but TAYCE is literally been the girl, the doll, the OG of London.
Mama, well, I mean, LaBelle, I've known you.
For about 8 years.
Well, I'm 30 now. I've been here for, 12 years.
Yeah.
12 years. I'm a London
Fair.
girl from Wales. Fresh from Wales.
in
but-
this city.
Yeah,
I was
and
a little
God.
twink dancing on stage with TAYCE.
Literally, I remember
God.
coming to heaven.
Yeah.
I remember first seeing like the legends like Honey Fox and everything like that. And you were the go-go boy.
Yeah, honey.
Living it up, mama. And that's how we
Reachy
got to know
boy.
each other. And
Yeah.
now, bitch, look at you now.
Will you go going to heaven?
Huh?
Yeah,
You
we used to
go
do it
going to
together.
heaven?
Yeah, we used to do a little like
Yeah.
steps.
It used to be like me, Honey, TAYCE, Bimini,
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
Cara
God.
sometime.
Yeah.
And we just used to go off. Popcorn back in the day used to be popping. And we all used to like
That
fucking
is-
go
that
off.
is-
Let's bring that back. But no, popcorn's
Yeah.
a whole nother kettle of fish these days, and I'm so
Yeah.
here for it.
I mean,
Yeah.
times have changed, but that was an era.
Yeah.
Like that
It was so
you were about
iconic.
to.
Oh yeah. You used to message.
Yeah, I used to try and ask for a
Used to
gig. I was
run
like, when
it.
I start dragging, I'm like old enough. Can I
Yeah.
please like come and do heaven? And
She was underage.
he used to
Yeah.
air me, and I was like, please, I really just want this gig.
He still
Who's
airs
gonna
it.
get
And then,
Oh,
honey,
true.
then I got to cry out. And then I said, honey, now you need me.
She got aired. I got blocked.
Reported.
No.
That was such a moment, honestly. Every Monday night used to be like a different theme. And like we used to just go in these like cunt looks. The stage used to be fully designed.
Oh, there was like when we did like THC, and it was like me,
Yeah,
Honey, and Cara.
yeah.
And we used to do themes like there was
Yeah.
like Coyote Ugly night.
Yeah,
There was like
there's-
Barbie night. They made like the
Yeah.
whole 4x4s with the wood
Production.
and the boxes,
Production.
balloons,
Yeah.
the whole thing.
I also feel that back in that day, pre-COVID, people were more like, I don't know, giddy to go out on a Monday, whereas now it's more. Let
was
me
more
ask
exciting.
this: how do you feel London has changed, say, pre-COVID to now?
Oh my god, I mean, pre-COVID, it was such, I think, everyone was so comfortable because everything was so good. Honestly.
Yeah.
Nothing was like changing, nothing was diminishing. And like
Yeah.
after COVID, like I think now more than ever, like I think you and me can relate a lot. Like we gig more internationally.
Yeah,
than we
100%.
ever do in
Yeah.
London.
Of
I will
course.
do, honestly, one gig, maybe every other month in London, but
Yeah.
best believe.
Yeah.
We're in New York. We're in LA.
But
we're in
literally-
Italy. We're in
Yeah.
wherever. And I was thinking about today, even when I was looking on like following all my New York friends, and it's like every night of the week there is 700
going
gigs
on.
happening.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking like someone needs to really come up on this gig and
I
like fuck shit up with the
know.
gigs because London, we gotta bring it back.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, no, that because like. as
I'm glad
said
you
with
say
New
that
York-
though, because I was like, is it just me? Like, are we just thinking there actually
And
isn't
not
anything
even
there?
for me, for like all the girls,
Yeah.
the girls who were used to be doing this all the time, and like
Yeah.
there's just nothing anymore. Like
Yeah.
I'm looking on my phone, and it's like, okay, what is there? Like maybe 3 venues
Oh, there's
that are kind of doing
No,
things. Maybe
babe,
one or
it's
two.
that.
Not even
Yeah.
three's being generous.
Yeah.
Like, and before there was like so much, and then you go over to like New York, and there was like 700 gigs a night.
Yeah.
Every night of the week.
Well, every bar there.
you want to try and squeeze it all in one night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they don't like that
Yeah.
either, though. Have you noticed that?
Oh,
They
yeah.
don't like that old, that whole like inclusivity.
When
kind
you
of
gig,
thing. Like,
yeah.
if
Oh,
you're gonna
yeah.
do a gig here, you can't do one after
Yeah.
this. I'm
But
like,
that's-
no, bitch. We used to hustle.
We need-
We used to
Yeah.
go and do 6 gigs in a
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Go from east, go
Yeah.
to west, go to
Yeah.
central, go back to East
Yeah.
again, and then go to an after party.
Yeah.
Literally, so fun though. Like,
And you
hopping
still
about and being
do.
busy.
Nothing changes.
I'll see you there later.
Yeah, but America's different because they have more like a resident girl. So like they have their resident girls, and
they
they kind of like stay at the bar.
They produce the
and
shows,
that's it,
though.
yeah.
The queens produce the shows.
But in London,
we
we
need
do
queens here
everything.
producing the shows.
Yeah.
We do.
Let's get our producer hats on, girls.
Let's do it now, girl. Why not? Fuck it.
We are producing the girls' live.
No,
The girls
literally.
and guests.
She saw you there at Hardware.
Yes.
When I did
Yes,
that,
where
that
Shaquita
gig.
performs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was Shaquita's show.
Can't.
And I was gagged. Like, it's Tuesday, and that's that night on top. And it's
Yes.
Suzanne Barsh's night. It's
Yes.
literally a Tuesday, and I'm like, I'm sitting there gagged, having a tequila shot. That this is happening on a weekday.
Wow.
Because in London, babe, crickets.
Honestly,
on
City
that
that never
sort of
sleeps when
night.
it comes to clubbing. Over here, City that never sleeps. We're up all night, but like eating food at like 6
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah,
And
that
in
is.
Chinatown getting shouted at by a really grumpy man.
Yeah, getting barked at by men. I got barked at
Barked
again
and
the other
barred.
day.
Did
What?
you?
By straight men. Yeah, where was it? It was outside
must be a dog.
Armani's place in Manchester.
Woof, woof.
People are barking at. Do I look like a dog?
Wait,
Am I
you mean literally like you're walking down the road?
Yeah.
they're
And then woof,
barking?
woof, woof.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going. Ruff, 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 ruff. I'm like, I thought I was
that again?
glamour. Ruff, ruff. It's the tits, isn't it?
Yeah, the tits are woofing, honey.
What are these tits? What's going on here
Mama,
today?
they,
Like, what is going on here?
what?
No, I live.
No, I'm gagging. Like this is
Basic,
Scaparelli,
right,
it's
long-
sculptural. Like there is
It's
so
cartoony.
much. Like yeah.
It's like, well, I was wearing these little itty bitty tits for a while.
Uh-huh.
And then she got stung.
Yeah, yeah,
The
literally, like,
mosquitoes came in, mama.
literally, and now I'm like, I'm sick of it. I want my big tits back
Yeah.
because that is DEDE.
Well,
It is
double
DEDE.
D.
I'm a double D. That was my whole
Yeah.
brand.
After Drag Race, because obviously the old tits were a
Well,
little,
no, I think I just
a
kind
little
of.
something around the neck.
Oh,
A
the
little-
breastplate.
Get a girl.
They used
Like-
to wear it. Well, you wore it a few
I've.
times.
The white one.
On Drag Race.
I mean, girl. I mean, on the
She wore Dede's one.
Yeah, that
On
was
the
DEDE
beach
cosplay
end,
before
I had
DEDE were
Bimini's
there.
tits wild on because I was like, yeah, let's keep them light, let's keep them
No.
colourful,
They-
let's keep them fresh.
They blended so well. It was so good.
Thank you so much. I really did try my best.
So seamless.
No, they just like, well, obviously the breastplate just went straight away after I saw that shit. And I was like, because in person I was like, oh, we're good. But obviously I'm probably looking from here and my chin's covering it.
It does
Yeah.
take like
gagged.
spunk though, because I mean, God, those things are hot.
They're
awful.
Heavy.
They're horrible.
Like when I had those on for 2 seconds, I was like, get me out. Get me out.
No,
not
they're
me.
literally nasty.
You've got your little invisible ones.
Yeah, yeah. But even there,
Yeah.
like, if there's a bit of sweat, if it's heat,
And
they
it starts
slip
peeling.
off, girl.
It's a chop.
I did a gig. Where did I gig? I was in America. I gigged in. I was in San Francisco. Have you done the gig there? The one with the light up runway.
Runway.
Oasis, it's
We're getting
called.
crazy after a night out.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were. We don't
Let's see
remember
what
it.
they do.
Yeah.
But there's a fierce venue there, and it was like we did it together because when I did my little tour, we
Yeah.
went together.
Came off her tits
that video.
and clapped in the middle.
Yeah.
And stuck back
One
down.
tit clapped the other one, and then stuck
They
back
came
down.
off
Well, they did a
flat
high
and then
five.
bang,
Newton's
bang
Law.
on.
It was
Newton's
crazy.
Law.
They went,
They-
hi, honey, bear.
They applaud before the audience did. They went bang,
She
honey.
lives for the applause.
She lives for the
Because they're
applause.
not, the breastplates are so not the tea in terms of being comfortable, being cunt, and
I
just
think
like
you should just
all of it.
get off your pads, get off your boobs, and just let go and let God.
Yeah, but
Let
You know?
God, Jesus,
let
take
go
the
and
wheel.
Yeah,
let
but-
God. Hallelujah. Pass the paprika.
if we did not wear pads or anybody, you really would be the only one. Like there is no chance for me and
I thought you
DD.
have done like a no.
Yeah, babe, when I was
Wait,
fucked.
No, I need injections. I need whatever the fuck. Put it inside my body to give me a bit of shape.
want a
Then I won't wear
BBL?
pads. Not a BBL, but like because I heard
You
the girls
do.
get
No, you
sick-
want a filler one?
Yeah, I want the filler one.
You want a BBC?
I want the. I want it.
Oh.
I want it all. A little big or small.
Oh no, I did say to Chris the other day in the car, I went, if I ever do go on the show and someone offers me plastic surgery, I will just take a boob job and just put it under a baggy top as a bottom.
Oh yeah, for sure. You've not had
And I just
anything,
went,
have
do you
you?
know what?
I had well, it was like it was fresh off of the Drag Race, and it was this doctor who did some for me, and it was like
Oh yes.
it was filler, but it was very it was fine, but it was a lot. I think it
Right.
was more like, no disrespect, it was more like his vision on me.
Right.
Oh, mummy,
Like,
he
I felt
punched
like a
you.
little bit of like a doll, you know.
Okay.
It's like, let me punch you here. Let me give you what I want to see. And so afterwards, in retrospect, I was like, okay, I'm looking a little. I remember meeting my friend afterwards in Soho, and he was like. And I was walking down Old Compton Street, and people were gawking at me, and I never had that in my whole life. And I went, Oh.
They went, girl, you look like Crystal.
They went, girl, you better turn around and get back in the caravan. You
better get that shit dissolved, honey.
So we took it out. I have some Botox and things. I have my tip done, but all of this had it all taken out.
Really?
I have a face anyway.
I mean, you don't need anything.
Obviously, but like,
Yeah,
you're
no,
caught
you
up in
do.
the moment. Like, you're like, yeah, let's do it. It's a new experience.
Well, when it's free, it's good.
Yeah,
it's fine.
My favourite flavour is free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Literally.
went off when I got
Yeah.
fillers, bitch. When I smelled a freebie, I was bitch.
But like nowadays, do you go
Cliff
regularly?
hangers.
Because back in the day, it was like, okay, I want to go get frozen every few months. And now I'm just
Oh, babe,
kind
I
of
get
like,
it every week.
You
I was
do?
going in every
No,
week.
I have-
I was, not now. No.
No.
I don't go for like a year. I don't
actually
get
want
any
to
more.
move. Like,
Yeah.
I remember being frozen. Like, even if you look back on like my season of Drag Race when we came back after COVID,
Yeah.
and everyone was pumped, bitch.
Oh,
Everyone was
literally.
pumped.
Sisters coming in like, hello
Yeah.
everyone. Like, it's crazy.
And like
Yeah.
different strokes for different folks. Like, do what you want to do. But like, I just remember seeing my confessionals back, and like I would smile, and like I was smiling like.
Me.
It wasn't even. I look crazy. I was like, no, get it out. It's a chop.
So
No, because I remember,
love.
Crystal, when this was right before Drag Race, right? I went to go get my first bit of lip filler. She took me with, and then I think you were on like 5 mil. by
Was
that
this
point.
with the girl on the
Yeah,
sofa?
with the girl. Yeah, with the girl on the
Yeah.
sofa.
Not the girl on the
Oh,
sofa.
babe.
Yeah, oh babe, it was.
She didn't have a
It was
name.
rough.
That was it.
And no, and she's literally like sweating, like I can't do anymore. Like your lips can't take it, and she's going, put it in now.
Yeah, bitch.
And then she like injects it. The next morning, you woke up and it's oozing out your lip.
She put 2 syringes in my lip.
Filler
bitch.
was oozing out.
I was
her lip.
massaging that fucker.
5 mil, like first of all, like straight away.
Ha.
This is all her.
Hi, gay, happy pride.
Mama, I was fucking oozing, bitch. I went, poor. I was like massaging that thing and it was
Yeah.
spewing out.
Yeah.
But you love a big fat lip.
You
bitch.
do.
What was your lips before? Sandpaper?
Yeah.
Sandpaper.
Then they blew up real quick,
Right.
and
Yeah.
then I got them
I had
dissolved.
a little bit of time. I was like, I'm black. I've got a bit of a lip anyway. But like, I had like the little like the.
Cupids.
Yeah.
I had a bit of that too, but like that's painful, bitch.
I was about to say,
horrible.
Even
it's
when they
a
numb you
painful
up, you
part.
feel that shit. I'm good with needles and pain, but like that, I don't like that.
No.
Yeah.
I've never
Back the
had
next day
it.
and you're like,
I know.
no,
The
you know what I mean?
bruising.
Worst thing is cheekbone, not because of the pain,
But you hear the crack.
Yeah, you hear that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I like it though. I
really
It's a
like
live.
it.
I love that.
I do like the pain in that respect though. I'm like, give it to me. Do Botox day, girl.
Let's do it. Let's
Yeah.
record it, honey.
Spa day, Botox day, lovely, gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
But yeah, you used to put it in, and then I'd wait, and then it'd go, and it would get through the hard filler that
Yeah,
was already
uh-huh,
there,
uh-huh.
and then you'd push it in, and I was like, fuck,
And you're
bitch.
like, she's a woman.
Oh, I live. I'd look in the mirror. I was
She's
like,
back in the game and she's ready to make it clear.
I was a Mandela Paul. Like that was. It was fierce.
You will be a medal upon yourself.
Oh, I will for sure.
I actually
I
believe
will.
it. Yeah.
I will.
Labelle, what filler have you had?
Oh, I've had a lot and took it out.
In the
and
wrong
nearly died.
places.
In, out.
I had about 8 mil in my jaw.
What?
Jaw!
Oh my god,
8
tell this.
mil?
Do you not remember it?
Yeah, I
Do
remember.
you remember?
You tell it.
So I got some guy gave it to me for free.
What in the Minecraft?
And bear in mind, I've got like always had body issues, and I was like, okay, I've got a double chin. How can I get rid of this? Fill me up on the jaw. And this guy filled my fucking jaw as much as it
did.
could. And then I remember me and Flesh started working at the box as hosts downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I remember it was Halloween, so I looked spooky anyway.
She's in theme.
And then the girls were like,
Real
you need to get this
quick.
out, you need to get this out, you need to get this out. And I said, okay, I'm going to get it out. So I asked him to take it out. He obviously
Gave you heroin?
No, yeah. He gave me something
needed
sweet.
Shut
And it
you up.
all went downhill from there.
And they just like tested it to see if I was fine with it. 30 minutes later, I was like, oh great, let's do it. Injected my whole face with a dissolver. I'm like, okay, work, went home.
Oh my god,
I was getting a bit dizzy. And I'm like trying to message my partner. He wasn't in. I was like, oh my god, I feel really funny. And then I look at my arm, and my arm has gone up like this, like a big fat balloon. And I just was like, that's not well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That ain't
not well.
right.
So I then called 111, and I was like, honeys, I'm dying. They're like,
They're like,
okay, the
no.
emergency ambulance is coming. I'm like, nah, bitch, I ain't waiting for that. I'm getting the car. So I ordered an Uber. And when I was on the way there, I passed out about 7 times.
I remember this.
And I was like,
What
the
did they
taxi
put
driver.
From
What's they putting
dissolver.
you?
Yeah, from the dissolver. So I got to the hospital and I'm shaking. They're all having to hold me down. I'm like on the bed and I'm like literally shaking.
Anaphylactic shock.
Babe, I'm like-
Jesus Christ.
So I will never get filler
Yeah,
again
that's
unless it's
Subtail.
free.
Jaw filler though is so like, I think like cheeks you can get away with because like if you want to get pumped and puss and like give that like tiger woman bitch realness, go for it. But like a jaw, it gets bicycle seat real quick.
Very quick.
Like I've had had it done, had it dissolved, had it done, had it dissolved. Less and less each time, but I just got to the point I was like, it ain't worth the hassle. It ain't worth the trouble.
No.
Actually is wild how like a little needle can change so much.
Yeah.
That sounded very druggy. I didn't mean it to.
Well,
I mean filler.
If the shoe fits, honey.
If the shoe fits, go. If it gives you the sensation, mama.
If the syringe fits.
Yeah, girl.
Stick it in.
We need to talk about season 2 of Drag Race.
What about it?
One of the best seasons.
Did you have a blast?
I believe.
Did I have a blast? I had a really good time. I did have a good time. I was put through it. Don't
Yeah,
get
girl,
me
you
wrong.
were. Yeah.
But I really did have a good time. Honestly, I didn't want to go on to win. I knew it was something I always wanted to do, and I always like to look at something and analyze it before I go on to something. Like, let me see season 1, see what it's gonna be like. Is it hokey pokey artichokey? Because you know when they do like a, international franchise of a famous show that we all might love, and it's just like not the tea.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching
honey,
like Kath and Kim, the Australian original version, and I saw like an American version of it, and I was like, this is buck wild, and not in a good way. So let me sit back, let me relax, let me see what these girls do, let me see what production is giving, and then we'll go. And then I went, I had fun. I knew I wanted to get to the end, but if I won, like, amazing. If I didn't, okay.
Yeah.
But you basically
Yeah.
did win,
Yeah.
honey.
Huh?
You basically did win.
Yeah.
Look at you now.
Oh my god,
baby.
yeah.
But, mama,
Here, there, and
you
everywhere.
don't have to win the crown to win the crowd. I mean,
No,
Lawrence
yeah.
fucking killing it.
Oh,
She is.
Yeah, oh my god.
Trailblazing
Yeah.
bitch, doing everything. Like, I mean, Vegas, like so many amazing things. But I'm actually fortunate enough to be still working.
Oh yeah, you're killing
Quite a
it.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm doing my fashion stuff that I want to do. I've got other things in the
Yes.
pipeline that are coming soon.
Yeah.
And, you know, not to dim anyone else's light, but there are, you know, some girls, not from my season, but all seasons in general, who
Oh,
really just kind of
Fade away.
fade away.
Yeah.
But their fault or not.
But this is my thing. It's like it's not meant to be for everyone.
No.
If everyone was a star, there would be no
And you
stars.
also have to have the tenacity
Yeah.
and the
I feel like
audacious like resilience. Yeah,
Yeah.
just to like be like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna wake
resilience.
up every fucking day and I'm gonna go for it, even if it's a bad fucking day.
Yeah.
And I think you were talking about another episode about, you know, sometimes when you feel like, okay, it's not happening.
Yeah.
It's like, and you said something about lighting a fire up your ass. Like,
Yeah.
you've got to think about that every single day, because I do. And I have people that I compare myself to all the time, and in and out of the drag race realm, and I'm like, why aren't I doing this? Why aren't I doing that? Why
Yeah.
aren't I on that pedestal that they're on? But it's like, it's not about that. It's about you and where you are and where you're going, but only you can navigate that and push yourself to that place if you want to. So I really do try my best to keep it moving, keep it pushing.
Yeah.
And it is hard, but I love it.
Yeah.
you
But that's
know?
the thing,
I
is
love
you
it.
do.
Yeah.
You are smashing it.
And I think there's a reason that some girls are the girls.
Yeah.
That's it, baby.
But
The
that's
ones that
it.
get in. The ones that don't,
Yeah.
That's it, though. But it is tea. It's
Yeah.
like you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it.
Yeah.
And like
Thank
it
you.
is that, and it's like
Yeah.
everyone thinks this thing that you go on Drag Race, and it's like you're meant to.
You think,
you're-
okay, I'm on TV now, everything's made for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
sit back and wait, and I'm gonna get the
Because,
money.
Yeah.
like we were talking about in the beginning,
Yeah.
we were gigging
Yeah.
in
You know the
heaven,
hustle.
doing hustling.
You know
Years
it.
ago,
I
honey.
came here 12 years ago, and I was
Yeah.
gigging, and I went to, my parents were like, don't move to London, don't do that. I wanted
Yeah.
to move here when I was 16, and I didn't even want to do college. I wanted to just come straight away.
Yeah.
Even modelling, I remember coming when I was 17, and going to 2 days, 8 different agencies a day.
Can't.
Everyone said no. Went back to Newport, but I love that because it was like, okay, I got the experience to
Yeah.
like know what that is like.
What you want, yeah.
You just can't walk into anything in life and think, okay, I'm entitled. I'm just gonna get this.
Yeah.
No, I actually want to be pushed.
Yeah.
I want to like people to tell me no. You're actually not good enough, and
Okay,
like
well.
then for me to be like, okay, well, I'm
What do
gonna
you need to
prove you
do?
fucking
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
And that's the fire that you
So
need in you.
fair.
You know, the smoke.
100%.
I love
Bitch,
that.
I got the smoke.
Oh, baby, she got the smoke.
Oh,
But it is that. Like, it's so annoying to see so many people just expect it.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, honey, this is
When they
this
haven't
is a
worked beforehand,
hustle.
like, when you haven't put the work in.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's some people that's like they've been hustling for years and they still feel the type of way. I get that. I can be so empathetic
Yeah.
and sympathetic to that. But there are so many girls in the same vein that
Yeah.
are just like, well, I go on the show. Where's my
Yeah,
gig?
roll
And
it
it's
on.
just a
I got a
week
shit
like
edit,
that.
and
Yeah.
it's like,
No,
yeah.
bitch. No, you can't blame it on the edit. Like, you are you. And you also can have to be smart enough to navigate a TV show and don't lay down for production.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many
Yeah.
people in your ears telling you what they want you to say, what they want you to do. And I remember all the time, like, I was just like, well, no.
Yeah,
I'm not
they're
going
like,
to do that.
yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
And some people perform for production, and I don't know, maybe that was my downfall or whatever in my season, but I wasn't the most vulnerable person. I'm not a crier. I don't cry. My family is not a crying kind of girl, kind of
Yeah.
crowd. I have those days when, like, you know, I'm low or whatever, but I deal with emotions like that in different ways.
Yeah.
I don't just like sob about it and expect things to change because, like, a shed is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like,
But
being
I like
oh,
that
I'm a
about
victim
you
to
because
the-
you are a
Yeah.
hustler, you are
Yeah,
a
you
star, and
Yeah,
you've
you are.
you've got this far, and it's only just the start for you because you have that within you, and you've learned a lot in your childhood, and you've been crafted well enough to have those things ready to push you to
Yeah.
wherever you need to be.
No,
and the
thank
proof
you,
is in the
bitch.
pudding, honey.
And everybody wants a slice.
Oh baby, they
Yeah,
all
everyone
want a
wants a
slice,
slice.
Oh,
girl.
that's on a taste.
They all want a slice.
No, but
Yes,
it's true. The one
bitch.
thing I envy about you is your networking skills and the way you can just be so like when you come in the presence of TAYCE, you instantly want to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to have a laugh. You want to have a good time.
And I want to too. Like, it's like,
Yeah.
I hate this whole
Yeah.
fake
No,
people,
sorry,
like,
not-
coming
not
like,
a one-sided thing.
No, it's not
everything.
that.
Look at me, like, no, I want to sit in a corner.
Yeah.
I want to talk fucking
Yeah.
shit. I want to party. I want to drink. I want to do bits and bobs.
Go.
I wanna live my life.
Yeah.
I remember me and DeDe's first
oh my god!
ever
yeah,
time.
This is a fifth
Wow.
story. Yeah.
Me and Didi's first ever time in London.
Yeah.
We
Oh my
used to
God.
work in retail. I used to work in body shop. She used to work in Top
Yeah,
Shop
yeah.
next to each other. And
In
we
London?
got in
yeah,
Kent.
back on in Kent.
And then we literally finished our shift, got in drag, travelled to London, got to London. We went to Cirque, you know where Bones
Yes,
works
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Went to Cirque and we went out for our first night out and we
On
were
the
obsessed.
Mondays?
We were on a table,
Yeah.
with Bones and everyone was out. And then Kiki turned up and she's
Yeah.
jumping in a split and we were like,
We're
"Ah."
all in a split with
And then
She will
all
never
of-
not be in a split.
All of a sudden, bitch, music dims, lights dim, smoke
Yeah.
out of machine. Mama in the distance, what do you see? The bitch emerges from the smoke. She goes,
Literally.
"Let's go, bitch!" Everyone,
that was so crazy because that was our first night out in
the
London.
first night ever, and we were in drag, and we were just like, "Oh, this is where we need to be."
Going
Yeah.
out drag was crazy to us. So
Yeah.
like getting an
I
outfit just to go out was like,
I
wow.
never remember the first time I meet, like, anyone. Do you only have that sort of, like, when do we first meet? Like,
Oh, no,
anyone
I
who I
don't.
genuinely
No,
care
I
about
don't
what I
really
love.
either.
Yeah.
Because you're so ingrained in each other's lives all the time. Like, I can't pinpoint any of my best friends. They're
Yeah.
like,
No, I
what
can't.
was the first minute? I'm like, no, I don't know. You were
Yeah.
just there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just in me.
Yeah.
You're in me.
Literally?
Yeah, not me.
Yeah,
Race.
so we were talking about Drag Race and stuff like that. So one thing that I saw on social media recently, and it was Lawrence doing a like a talk at DragCon.
Oh, God.
I know.
I don't even know what it is.
Basically, the person asking the question goes, was it Raven? I think
Yes,
Raven.
it was
Yeah.
Raven asked the question and goes,
the Ruth
why
thing.
do you think they crowned you over Bimini and TAYCE?
Yeah.
And RuPaul walks in the center, takes the mic and goes
Randomly.
and goes, because she is
He was
a-
sitting on ready, bitch. He was
Yeah.
sitting on ready.
she is a star. And then, like, obviously, And then I saw on
Which
your
she
social
is,
media,
better.
on your story, you posted a little, not word for word, but something like, still a star,
I said,
don't
I'm
need
a
your
star in my
approval.
own right. I don't need your
I
approval.
didn't see that.
Boom.
Bitch.
What?
Period. Like,
Better
boom.
work.
So, TAYCE, thoughts, opinions on that and what you felt when you initially saw that.
Initially, well, let's talk about after the fact first. I do regret maybe posting that, but it was honestly for me a very human moment because people don't really know the ins and outs of what I was going through mentally on my season.
Yes.
With a lot of like, listen, don't get me wrong, there were some hokey pokey things for me that I should have been in the bottom for, but there were also some challenges where I really wasn't deserving of being in the bottom.
Yeah.
And some people really did get kind of like an easy pass and a green card because they were very favoured.
Yeah.
And that's fine. That's normal. That's
Yeah.
human nature.
That's TV.
But I just really didn't like the pointed question. Like, my name didn't need to be in it. You could have just said, why do you think you
Yeah.
won?
Yeah.
I think to say, like, why did
Yeah.
you think you won over Bimini and TAYCE? How else is someone meant to answer that?
Yeah.
Like, it's a very pointed question.
Yeah.
And I saw it. And at first, I didn't see it. I was sent it to me
really?
by loads of girls on the scene, loads of girls in America, loads of winners from America being like,
wow.
oh, what the fuck is this? And I went, oh, what? I'm in bed eating my Chinese, chilling.
Yeah.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm about to go to bed, and I see this, and I was like, it is what it is. It was very rad.
Yeah.
Because listen, it doesn't keep me up at night, but this is 4 years on.
At the end of the day, your name's involved.
And that's
so
what
you
I,
gotta
and,
feel
and then
a
I
certain
did
way.
say what I said, and I'm that girl. I do like to go on Reddit and like see what the girls are talking about.
Yeah.
I'll search my name. I'll see what if
Oh,
anybody.
so I
yeah.
know.
But you
And
can take it. You can take it.
Oh, I can take it. I'm fine.
You can take
do
it.
a little
And also,
sometimes.
and like, it's not even like me pushing everything. I will. It's to me, it's like a notes app thing. I will put. I'm very human, and I'm very like. There's no shame in my game. I will say how I'm feeling, and put it out there because you know how it is.
Yeah,
We have,
but-
10,000
Yeah,
people
why
see it in
not?
5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
So I'll get it out where it needs to go, and I'll delete it. I don't need to be on there for
Yeah.
24 hours. Any story, I don't think stories need to be on there for 24 hours anyway. Let's make it down to 12.
Yeah,
Okay?
let's or maybe
24
2.
hours, like, do you know
From
what I mean?
on a night
Or, like,
out too.
let's make like slots.
Yeah.
Like 6, 8, 9, 12,
They get
24.
time slots. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
really and truly, there is no, I don't know. I just feel like I have so much love and respect for Ru and everything.
Yeah, of
but
course.
on my season, I just felt like we didn't really connect. There was a lot of a mismatched vibe for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think 4 years on to be sitting in my bed and seeing this thing come out with my name in it that doesn't need to be in it, and like the whole is a star, the whole inflection of it kind of gives Bimini and TAYCE aren't, and that's
Yeah.
why I said I'm good over here.
Yeah.
I love you and respect you, and that's kind of really it. Really, I didn't want it to be up for a whole day, but I felt like I needed to say my piece
Cool.
Yeah.
because people are talking about me when I didn't ask to be talked
And also,
about.
everyone's
I was
throwing
over
it
there
at
in
you.
booth
Like, what are you gonna say?
703.
What are you gonna say? And it's
Yeah,
like, you got,
I was
know.
over there in booth 703 living my life, doing my
Yeah.
thing. Like, that's what I'm saying, which is a very pointed question, and that in that self I just thought was unfortunate. I think it could have just been like, "Hi Lawrence, you're amazing, and obviously you won because of this," but to say why because of, you know,
Yeah.
it was just a bit icky. It was a
Well,
bit icky.
yeah, it would
was a
make
bit
you
icky.
feel.
Well, I think it was
that type
obviously
of way.
behind the scenes. It probably was to create a little bit of stir.
Yeah.
Because the question wouldn't have involved other names if it was just like, you know, why did she win?
Yeah.
Because she's a star at work.
Yeah.
Good
Why
for
did you
Mama.
win
She
over
was-
this
she was there in the
bitch and
wings ready
this
to go.
bitch?
She was in
Yeah.
she gave it not even 0.3 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
She came out like, it was giving WWE. I'll tell you fucking why, bitch. I'm like, okay. She was being very human in the moment, and I felt like it was a bit of a dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay,
Fine.
And I just
I
felt it was a
get
bit
you though,
unnecessary,
but-
and it was a bit, yeah.
If based on how I felt I was treated on season, if it was like a similar to your situation,
Because there is
And that-
there's a pattern of favoritism in every season.
yeah,
Which
Yes.
is fine,
And
but
there's
they
tea-
like who
there's
they
tea
like,
there,
but
but-
sometimes that does get in the way of actual healthy
Yeah,
competition.
bless you. It must be nice,
Yes.
Crystal.
I know.
No,
it was
oh my
horrible
God,
for
yes.
me.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
It was so horrible.
To be
You
fair,
hated me. Oh my god.
I mean, to be fair, I can't complain either, bitch.
But no, I'm actually not complaining. Like, good for fucking
Yeah.
you. Like, if
Yeah.
if Ru
No,
loves
you're
you,
not
Ru
good.
loves
No,
you. Like,
you're
and
not.
if Ru doesn't like you that much, then we're cool. Whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's fine. I'm not gonna kick up a fuss about it, but just you don't bring up.
No, but I agree. There
Yeah.
is favoritism. Like I was thankfully favorited, but like I didn't have a choice over that. Do you know what I mean? But it is that. It's like he either likes you or he's just like whatever.
And in
I
my
think
season, it was just a lot of like, oh, I expect you to do shit, but you were good. And I was very overlooked. I was very underappreciated. And it was like a long occurring thing. And I didn't really realize and sit back and reflect on that until I saw literally the whole world
yeah.
saying what I
Yes.
was feeling.
Yeah.
So it kind of like
Right.
validated all of my feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I thought, oh, maybe I'm just in my own head. But when you go on something and you see everyone, this, that, Twitter, Reddit, whatever, and everyone's like, oh, this is fucked up. A competition, and at the end of the day, it is a reality TV show. You know, maybe not everything is, you know, black and white, whatever, but there were just some things that I knew that just were a bit like, well, or maybe in the other vein, maybe they just want me to lip sync because the lip syncs in season 1 were really shit.
Yeah. And you.
Oh
like it.
no, yeah, no, that
Maybe
was
it
one
was-
complaint about season 1 was
Yeah.
the bastard lip syncs, and season 2 definitely brought it back up.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh fuck, memory.
But
oh,
also,
I think memory was
Ah.
like your. Was it
Oh
like
my
That
your,
changed
God.
my life.
That changed your life.
That changed that. I remember.
That
I remember.
blew you
I remember where I
up.
was. What I was doing. I was watching. I was watching the show. As you know, you have your. You know, the show comes out. You sit with all your friends. And you
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
it, and then I think it was like, even after like an hour after, but that whole night and the next week, my face in that red was
Yeah.
just
Yes.
Everywhere.
everywhere. And I was like,
Everywhere.
whoa,
Everywhere.
whoa, whoa,
They
whoa.
shot that
Everywhere.
beautifully.
Yeah, whoever did that, raise. You got to
Yeah.
raise. 'Cause
Yeah.
They got me
Yeah.
blurred out at the end. They got the good things. But I know how to find a
Yeah.
camera. I know how to eye fuck some shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
babe, yeah. Cool.
Yeah. No,
And,
that was
and it, to
insane.
me now that that performance to me now means so much, even because, you know, I did it with Cherry, and, you know,
Yes.
rest in peace.
Yeah.
She was such a good friend of mine. I don't even like to talk about that much because it makes me very sad.
yeah.
But
Of course.
she, even to watch that and see that, it's just, it holds such a place in my heart for so many reasons.
It was iconic for a reason. It was a masterpiece.
Yeah.
It was like,
Oh, it was like
you know,
legendary.
what a better way!
Yeah.
What a better way to fucking pop off your career. Because I was saying, I think we were saying last episode, and it was like people just get famous for like just being like a viral hit and being and saying something silly, and it's like, I'm so glad that you got to like really launch a career from something like.
In acting, emoting.
Incredible.
Like, sometimes you don't need to. Like, I love to dance. I'm a little dancing girl. I mean, I can't do a kick split on the.
Oh, but she goes Aka.
I can do it.
Oh, no, babe. You are a dancer girl.
You're not doing 8 count. You're doing 16.
You're a girl.
No, but I'm not a trick girl. Like, I've never been able to do like a split or like a high kick or like an amazing death drop or anything like that. But like but to be able to stand there, actually not move a muscle, but just
So calm.
But that's
Smiles
it.
it.
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's like we know how to do
how I
it.
get
Quality.
I would watch that over a fucking trick any day.
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, for sure.
I would pick to watch you in any show than someone doing the most. And giving me.
I need you to teach me how to stretch.
Oh, go.
Oh, no, not me,
I
babe.
messaged Aquaria. I said, how long
None
does
of
it take to
that.
learn the split? She said, if you do it every day, you can get there. Like, I'm lazy.
No, babe.
No, I
I
can't do it anymore.
I broke.
I can't do it anymore,
Yeah.
bitch.
No, you,
I can't, I swear to God.
Really?
If I try to now, you go, ow! So would I. I also want to ask, like, not like what's next for you, but the route you want to go down with TAYCE. Is it the gigging or is it like the fashion? What is it?
oh, it's
Because
100% fashion.
it is.
This.
Sorry, Windy Pops. As soon as I drink, bitch.
She got the Windy
Pops
Pops,
I'm
girl.
drinking tequila or
Windy
anything.
Pops,
I'm
love it.
burping. I'm Windy Pops. Like I said before with the whole modelling, that was my always first love. Like, even in our, what was it, episode 1? Our, like, gay icons, queer icons, whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah,
me and
yeah.
Astina doing Naomi
Naomi.
Campbell. Like, Naomi was always my girl. Like, I remember being 7 years old, 6. My first fashion memory is 101 Dalmatians, Glenn Close.
Can't.
Work.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Oh,
But then it was staying up watching fashion TV from like probably 4 years old to like 10, like at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I want to be a catwalk bitch. And I'm doing that now, which I love. And I'm fortunate to do it in and out of drag, which
Yes.
is I love.
Insane.
It's insane.
But it's something I really want to go for. I love gigging. I love to perform. But my first love is and always will be like catwalk, and I love the hustle of it, and like the rejection of it as well. Like I went to castings this fashion week, and it was some I got yes, some I got no.
Yeah.
But in the same vein, like we're talking about lighting fires up your ass.
Yeah.
I think it's all power for the core.
Yeah. You have to
You
be
know?
prepared for that. If you're not prepared for the no,
You got to be
you'll
ready
just
to
turn
get
away.
told no in
Yeah.
your face and be fine with it and be able to pick yourself up
Yeah.
and move
Okay,
on. And that
okay.
is a lesson in life, I think. And
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's one of the hardest
It's a wake-up
hustles.
call.
I've stepped into the fashion industry, you know. My first fashion show was literally sat opposite Anna Wintour, and I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. But I literally, the first thing I asked for was, where's the bar?
Yeah.
And they all laughed at me.
Yeah.
It's not only hard because it's like...
It's hard to get taken seriously as well when you do drag.
Yes.
They don't, because they put you on like, I've been with several modeling agencies, been and gone, and they'll put you in this like talent category. So it's not like
Right.
male or female, it's like in the
Right.
middle. But I think that in that vein in itself, you're just not taken seriously. Like you
No.
just see it in fashion shows. It's like
You're fitting the box.
I've gone to walk fashion shows and it was going to happen. They'll be like, yeah, we're going for this vibe in this show. And it's like, they see you doing drag. It's like, not a vibe. I'm like, well, I can give you what you want. I can give you... And also, I'm not giving you like big tits McGee over here.
Yeah.
No, you're not giving mummy milkers.
I closed the show in the, with no makeup, with just like just
yeah, it's so
foundation.
bad.
Can we talk about that?
I like the shower.
Is it the gold dress?
Yeah, the big gold
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I always do my own makeup always because
Do you? At the fashion shows?
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
I've
They
just,
can
I've
fuck
just
you
come
up.
to realize with a lot of things, like, and it's not about the color or anything like that. I think we've gone past that in our day and age. But
Yeah.
you know, we're men. You know,
Well,
you
baby,
can't.
you're
You know,
not.
but there's an art to it that people won't know. But that's what I
Yeah.
love. Like, you don't know that it takes so much
Yeah.
to put.
Oh, I
I'm
could
doing
never.
700 layers of creams
Yeah.
to look like.
The softest woman.
You know, it's soft.
Yeah.
I just think like, you know, when you're sitting there, like if you're in a room full of models and you're doing a fashion show and you have the makeup artist come over and it's like, oh, we're doing this look on everyone, but all the girls are girls, and I'm the girl.
Girl.
You know, girl, I'm covering up a beard.
Yeah.
You know, I'm doing. I need to do my
You add a
ritual
bit
of
more.
foundations and
Yeah.
creams, and then I will let you do your eyes
Yeah.
and your lips and
Yeah.
dust however you
Yeah.
want it to be to match and be cohesive with everyone else.
Yeah.
But I love doing my skin because my skin's my thing.
And
I love
Yeah.
skin.
Your skin is your
Good for
thing.
you.
But you.
No, I get
when
it,
you
of
do
course.
it, when you have
I
someone
would
do
never
your
be able to
makeup,
let someone do my
but when there is no more defeatist kind of feeling than
Babe.
having someone do your makeup. It's like, I'm done. Turn around and you go,
It's awful.
I love it, and you hate it. It's like
I
when you
had
get a
it
hair,
on
when you
my
get a haircut and
Yeah,
it's shit.
yeah, yeah.
It's like
it's
that.
like that, it's
It's
like
like that. So I just want to
But-
save anyone the bother and save
Yeah.
my emotion and time and effort and patience and like love and just do it myself, and then I will let you do like all your accents.
The zhuzhes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
that show, I did my skin,
Yeah.
did my creams, I bake, I dusted off, I was like highlighting everything. No brows. I always do brows first, but for that I was like, let me do it last in case I want no brows.
Yeah.
And they were like, done.
Can't.
Keep it like that. I literally had Carmex on and a bit of mascara.
Oh,
Not even an Ardell wispy.
Not even a whisper.
And I only do a wispy,
Babe,
but
you
not
are-
even that.
you are literally,
It was
when that
over.
picture came out and when we saw it, like, I mean, the whole UK died, but like, it genuinely was fucking insane for a drag queen to do that and it just be so impeccable. It is like,
bitch.
it is Naomi, isn't it?
Oh, it is no.
It's just like,
The amount of comments I thought it was
What the
Naomi, thought it was
fuck?
Naomi, thought it was Naomi. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
Oh no, it's so.
I'm
It is so that.
It's
I think
just
the
so-
aesthetic, the
oh.
style.
I also just-
and you're your own
yeah.
bitch, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
No, I want to say
she's my
that
icon.
because my drag is so different, especially like to put it in a little box, my season. My drag was so different, and it always has been. I've always been like controversial by just being me.
Yeah.
And especially being in the UK.
You're such a shapeshifter.
Yeah, but the drag that's come before me is like very different, and I've always been underappreciated. I've always been like underestimated. And it's so fierce.
Same
to
with
know-
that. People look at that and they're like, it's nothing. It's
Yes.
nothing. But, no, but
She's
so
a bitch,
many
she's a
girls can't. You could never do that.
can never.
You could never do that. And I'm not blowing smoke up my ass. So I'm like, but like when these people that like hate on like whatever I might do in that respect, I'm like, but could you actually look like that? With
They hate
no
on
eye
that.
makeup on, with no lip liner on, with no eyelash on.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm just so
Let's
glad
talk
that.
about
but
that.
that is so true.
But that's tea.
But
That is
you've
true.
done drag in a way where like it's so different from what people see as UK drag,
Yeah.
and like that just came before me, and it's so nice to see you killing it in an industry where
Yeah.
like you've had to step the first foot in, you've had to keep going in that. No one's been like, here you go.
Yeah.
You know, people have probably shot on you. You've probably felt underestimated and
Yeah, all
patronized.
the
Yeah.
time.
Do you know what I mean? And I just love that there's someone so fucking fierce representing our country
Yeah.
like that,
Thank
because
you.
I just see so many people
agree.
that claim to represent the country and hold the little like torch, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, it's not. You're not. Like, there are so many people who have come before us that are incredible and iconic, but
Yeah.
this is like so futuristic.
Yeah.
It's
Trying
so
to find that really like
it's the right way
that
to move
science
forward.
of like absolute minimalism. Like,
Yes.
don't get me wrong, I love to paint. I don't consider
But it's not
myself
even
the
how
best
you
makeup
look, it's
artist at all. Like, I
everything.
admire you so much with what you do. Like I could hardly do any of the looks. Like even like a big fat cut, I can't
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. I
a
try
big
to-
fat what?
I've been on a diet.
No, but when I do a cut,
Yeah.
when I do like a gorgeous cut crease, like I look at myself, I'm like, it ain't for me.
Neither,
Yeah, I don't
honey.
look. It doesn't look good on my
Yeah.
face. It just doesn't. You know. So I'm just
Yeah.
trying to find.
That's
Like,
how I
it's trying to
feel.
find. But it's trying and error with drag. Then that's what I love, and beauty and makeup and anything. Where it's hair, style, like you learn every fucking day. Like I always say, like. In a year's time, 6 months' time, you'll look at your face now and go, "Yeah."
But that's the fun.
But I love that.
That's what I
That's
love.
what I
Oh
do.
my
See
God,
any
yeah.
picture on my Instagram, you go back from 16 years ago
Yeah.
and see little Tays in college. I'm never going to be that girl that goes, blackout.
Yeah.
Let's start
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
Get it, whatever you want it, but
Yeah.
I do love to like keep it as like a
memory.
memory book.
It's a
Yeah.
little archive of your
Yeah.
moment. Yeah,
I used-
sure.
Before you went on Drag Race, I used to watch you always go Instagram live.
Oh yeah.
With your James
Yes.
Charles palette using it as contour.
Yes.
And I just always used to watch you, and you used to wear like this crazy. I think you had like a blue
COVID.
wig.
Oh, it was COVID.
You had, like,
but
some,
I,
like,
do you know when I paint
crazy
myself
wigs?
blue for like a month?
That was
I
it,
ran-
that
I
was
ran out of
it.
my- I
It
ran
was
out of my-
you.
I ran out of my
Skin.
foundation and I.
Wait, what?
I used to watch her do it live.
you in the corpse
I
bride?
ran out of my foundation. No, literally Tim Burton began. I ran out of my foundation. I was like, well, and it was literally in COVID. I was like, well, times are hard. Friends are few. So you. I was like, well, I got all this blue shit. Let me just hear this. I was blue for every gig for like
Every
a month.
gig.
Love.
So I just think of all my old iCloud pictures on my phone the other day because I had like didn't back up my phone properly, and so all the backups from like 2019. So you go on my phone, my new phone that I got like the other week, and it's like thousands of old pictures and like the new shit that I got, and I went through everything. I was like, delete it. And the first picture is me and Cheryl holding her upstairs, and I'm completely blue.
Wow.
The queen of resourcing, honey.
Yeah, yes,
I
bitch.
live.
Yeah, she was.
Mona,
Yeah,
I'm
all the
blue.
time.
Da, da, dee, da, 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 dee, da.
I'm obsessed with
I wanna bring up one more thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Go on.
Because me and Crystal and DEDE get our whole life every time we were in an airport. When we see
So God.
when
Yeah, go
we
on.
see TAYCE arrive into an airport,
Oh my god, yeah.
and she's gone to PAX the day before, and she has gone. She's picked up. TAYCE has picked up whatever wig she found, or she's gone to H&M and just
I
stole one.
live.
Off the mannequin! Off the mannequin!
Fresh off the runway!
And
I already been that girl.
I just love it because someone's always filming TAYCE, and she's always in like a crazy.
I've
Like,
got to feel cunt at the airport.
but it's
I
so
live
weird.
I
those.
can't wake up and go and like. Don't get me wrong, I'm at home looking like a piece of shit, but like I can't. I see the airport as like
This is your runway.
The runway.
I really do.
There's some fitties at the airport.
live
though.
If
for
it's
that.
business or like coach, I fucking live. Like
Yeah.
I just look because I get off of people's reactions. I do.
Because you
Call
read
it
it.
narcissistic.
When you
but,
see
like,
people looking.
but I do. I've said it before. I just think you do. When you dress good, like everything just
People
goes
think you got
better.
money, yeah.
You walk down the fucking road. People respect you.
Aw.
People give you free shit, whatever it may be. Not that I'm looking for that, but like you know,
No.
anytime. I went to McDonald's earlier today before I did my face, and I walked in, and the woman had a smile on her face. Very rare for someone who works at McDonald's. Usually they're like so miserable.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And she goes, I forgot to get a barbecue sauce. And I comes up very respectfully, and I said, can I buy a barbecue sauce? She goes, you can have one. Because I was
Boom.
dressed good! And I had a good
Boom.
attitude and a smile on my face.
What?
Like,
Literally.
you have to go outside and put your best foot fucking
Yeah.
forward. Like, sometimes you want to be a piece of shit. I love walking down the road looking like an absolute freak. I think maybe that's very, like, old Mother Hubbard of me, but I think, like, the airport or travel is, like...
You put like a little
That's-
fro, or you got your little Jesus
I'm
wig on.
Yes!
And I'm just like, do you know what?
I'll put on I
That
love to
is
install a wig as a
money.
guy. I love it. I love
live
it.
So
though.
hot,
It gets me
though.
off.
But
Do
you
they-
look so hot. I'm
You
like,
do.
but I'm like, does she take the fro off and put it through the security? And
No,
put-
I was
I'm like,
about
do
to
they
say
take
that.
it
Ever did
off?
that to me on the go when
They've
no
not
one's-
done it.
No, but see, I think I pull it off enough that they
Well, you
would
do.
because they ask me sometimes. They're like, "Oh, I love your hair," and I'm that girl. Like, I'm never like. Even when I have contact lenses in as a guy, they're like,
Yeah.
"I love your eyes." On the first one, say other contacts, and my friend's like, "Why don't you just say they're real?" I'm like, "Because I feel like I'm like."
You don't.
I
I
feel
don't
like I'm
know.
like being like I'm lying.
Yeah.
You
I
gotta
relate
say
to
they're
that,
real, and
yeah.
then they clock it's not.
Do you know
And
what I
you're
mean?
like,
Like, imagine if they'd just been nice. I'm like, yeah, they're my eyes. And they're like, oh, all right, Trish.
Yeah.
or like you blink and one moves to the side.
Sure,
and
sure,
you're
sure,
like,
Jan.
It
Sure,
pops
Jan.
out.
Sure, Jan.
Yeah.
No, but I live for that because I think that's so tea. Because I literally was gonna ask you today. I was like, do you think people treat you differently from the way you dress? And it's so tea.
But it's been like that since I was in Newport in South Wales. Like, I've
Wow.
always just dressed. Like, I was like being spat on. I was being like, never been bullied because I always said I've never been bullied because I never let myself be bullied. Like, I was very,
Yes.
I was the popular gay kid in school. So the boys wanted to know me because I knew all the girls.
Yeah.
I was like buying sunglasses off eBay, like the shield glasses, and sticking like Lady Gaga days, like sticking like pennies to them and pencils and selling. I have a
Wow.
Facebook page still on live right now. They're a tenner a piece. You
Come
can
on.
find it. Yeah.
Oh,
I had a
we
shop.
need to find that.
I had a shop. I'll deactivate my account. And I'll
Support
show
a
you
queen.
later. And I was like putting safety pins on my blazers. I was getting kicked out of
Wow.
class. I was getting shouted at. All sorts sent home, but I never faltered. I never changed. And I think that's just my innate
Yeah.
science
That's your
since I've
DNA.
been. Like, I wake up and I'm like, okay. Like, I'll spend 3 hours grooming in the bathroom because I love it for me.
Yeah.
You know? But then you put that out into the world. So it's like, I compliment you, you know? It's like, and you give people joy as well. Like, not every day someone's going to walk down and go, I saw this fucking absolute bitch in the airport with a big old Jesus fucking wig on. Living her best life.
Christ
But she
alive.
never took it off.
Ah,
No,
I love
true.
that.
But I
love
live.
that.
But when I see, because I've seen Simone going full geesh before in the airport.
That's
and I'm just
yeah.
like, It is just so
That
iconic.
must be to go to a gig though, because
Yeah,
I don't
well,
think
it's
they would.
quick,
I would never get in
yeah.
drag just
Yeah,
to
'cause
see
they
it.
do
But, I mean,
interstate.
you might.
Yeah. Oh, I went out to. Yeah, if I had to go
You
like
might.
go somewhere to somewhere.
I would live
Then
to
I would
see
keep.
it.
Love
I feel like you need to make
It
that
will-
a
No,
trend.
you
though.
were-
You need
you
to like
were-
do it every time. Like,
yeah.
You in a new wig.
Maybe I should just do it for the crack.
Yeah, but we love it.
And just become a TikTok
Yeah.
and do it. I can't
Yeah,
do
that
TikTok.
needs to be
I need
your
to get on
little
TikTok. I
TikTok.
can't do TikTok. I find it so
I
hard.
find it really
I'm
hard.
such an
I
Instagram
post-
girl through and through. I don't even do
Yeah,
Twitter.
I like Instagram better.
I can't.
No,
Let's
I
get into
can't
it.
do. Yeah, I just rather post silly shit.
Yeah.
Like dumb stuff and just that be
But I
it.
think that, like, back to that is your
Yeah.
aura, and it's like that is what I believe is what gets you far. It's like you walk in a room and you go, "Let's go, bitch. Let's
Yeah.
have a drink. Let's have a
fun,
good."
don't take yourself
And
too
it's
fucking
like,
seriously.
but it's that, and I think
Yeah.
it's so hard to do that with like
Nowadays.
especially nowadays when everyone's just got like their own problems going on. But I think it's so important to just realize like nothing's real.
I mean, life is also short.
it's short.
Exactly, bitch.
Yeah.
You
And
can be
you
run
are the
over by
epitome
a
of that.
bus.
Yeah.
You are
Tomorrow.
the epitome.
Yeah.
Literally.
Bitch.
Yeah.
You
No,
are.
thank you.
Literally, because you used to call. I remember this from your like old bio before Drag Race. You used to say like Energizer Bunny.
Yeah.
But that is so the tea.
Fierce.
It's like you bring the energy to the room. I love people like that because
Yeah.
like
The
sometimes
best.
I need that. It's like
Yeah.
a lot of people
No, we
need
can all
that.
have our
Well, we
like.
need
We can
it.
all have our like. Oh, a bit depleted days like
Yeah.
I do, but I think
Yeah.
also let's get into that. I hate when like when you are like so up all the time,
Yeah.
and the minute you're like a little bit
Down.
off kilter,
Uh-huh.
everyone's like, and I'm like, I like to smoke the flowers sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
and
honey.
when I go home,
The devil's
my parents my whole family hates me. They're like, every time you come home and you smoke the flowers, you're so boring. You don't talk. I'm like, yeah, because you're used to me being a fucking flabbermouth all the fucking time. But in my head, I'm living.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Oh, yeah, it's all
sometimes
going
I
on
just
up
want to
here.
cup of tea, have my beans on toast and watch Judge Judy. Is that a problem?
No,
No.
literally. But I bet
That's
that's.
how I live.
That's your off time.
Yeah.
You gotta be off at some point.
Like, we're not
honey.
I'm not performing monkey dance.
Where's the tip, bitch? Where's the feet?
No.
You still eat beans and toast?
I love it. I have
Still?
it. I had it like, actually not. When did I last have it?
Are you still the beans girl?
I
can't
have the
have-
beans. I will always be a bean.
You can't have beans and be corseted, honey.
beans. It's just fiber.
I want you to repeat what is the no one could ever come for it. The one beans on toast recipe that like it's the shit.
It's just literally just the common, like what I was growing up with in the valleys, my grandparents in Wales. You get your bread, you get your butter, you whack it on that plate, you get your beans out of the tin, not straight out of the tin. You put it in a little bowl, and then you get your ketchup, your butter, loads of it. You mix it up, whack it in the microwave, bring it back out, salt, pepper, put a bit of cheese in it if you're feeling froggy and you want to leave.
Ooh.
Go for it. Put it back in the microwave, get it out again, and then slather that on top of the buttered, salted, peppered bread.
Work.
And then grate that fucking cheddar on it.
Work.
Yeah.
Even more
Shit.
cheese.
Even
It's
more
the
cheese.
cheese.
For the
And
IBS
that-
girls.
Yes,
Cheese.
bitch. Mama. Oh, I go there. Oh, you want to see that toilet sometimes.
She's
bitch.
lacking toes,
She
honey.
goes in. I honestly feel like I got Ibsen, the angry
Lacking
Ibs.
so many
I think I got the
toes.
angry Ibsen.
She's lacking toes intolerant.
Oh, it's going, let's go, bitch!
I can imagine you audibly doing it though.
But
Like, whoa, let's go.
Have you had it though? Have you had it though?
No, yeah, I
You've
used.
had it.
What, beans and toast?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love beans and toast.
Yeah.
I
I mean, I've had
way.
beans on toast when I was young.
What's your way? Just straight out of the tin on a piece of bread?
No, I like it on the hob.
Yeah, if I was doing beans like on a hob, I'd put a little bit of paprika in.
Yeah,
I'd
I
put
like
a little
that.
bit,
Yeah,
bit of
yeah.
turmeric, bit of sriracha.
Yeah, I
I
like
put my
that.
drink seasoning in there sometimes.
yes.
An everyday one. Yes.
Oh yeah, bit of sriracha, bit of chili
What?
sauce.
Oh yes. Nando salt.
Oh bitch, put
Oh.
it in.
Mm-hmm.
Put
I'm
it in.
craving
bitch.
it now,
I want a
bitch.
beans and
What?
toast.
Girls,
Yeah.
when are you gonna do a mukbang? Because I want to come back from mukbang.
Well,
I know
it's-
we need a
Oh
wing
my
stop.
God.
I like to eat. You talked about Wingstop, and I thought it was gonna be some chicken and chips here today.
I feel like you're the same as her. This bitch
Yeah, we eat.
will
we
eat. Will
Girl,
eat and eat
that's
and
on
eat.
tour, bitch.
Gobble,
We were
gobble, gobble.
eating.
Yeah, I want to eat all the time.
Eating.
All the
And
fish.
not one
Oh,
bit
see,
away.
girlies.
You are our first guest for Halloween for
God, yeah, you
October
are.
Spooky
season.
season.
And obviously, you are the queen. I mean, I think you're a very Halloween queen. You like the blood, you like the gore, you love the sex.
I worship blood.
I just want to know what your favourite horror is.
Oh, my favorite horror film.
Yeah, your favourite horror film.
Oh.
Like your OG,
Oh,
best
The
of the
Grudge.
best. The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Oh, wow.
Wow,
Okay, fair.
okay.
Yeah. There was another film, but it's not. It's called fuck. What is it called? It's not called The Thing. It was a film based. It's a Korean film. It's all
What?
in subtitles. It's a big black fish that eats everyone.
Wow.
I can't remember.
The host.
Yes.
Oh my god, it is! Ah, yeah.
The
Oh my
host!
god.
Girls, watch that shit. Oh, we
Wow.
watch that.
I live.
Yeah.
But on that level, on that thing, so I thought this is what you're gonna ask. what are we all being for Halloween? What's our ideas? Because I have a note out.
I'm trying to think.
I just started making it yesterday.
I'm gonna do like a studded alien. I want to at least do that, like a bald.
Oh,
You
like
need-
that,
no,
what's
you
the
need
that
to do-
Instagram
like
account that's like
stars.
the 3D
Yes, it's
alien.
that. That's what
Right,
I
so
want you
that's
to do
it.
like xenomorph. I'm
Mine
obsessed
are-
with it, and you've always been obsessed
I
with
know, but
Alien.
that would be such a hard look to actually
I
pull off.
know you're right.
Well, no, ball
Are
cap.
you doing?
Yeah.
Well, my list goes.
Okay.
Here she goes, Daddy.
The daughters from Van Helsing, the vampire daughters.
Wow.
I
Yes.
want people to do it on Flash to do it.
Yeah.
I need a third. Crystal.
Let's go,
filling in.
bitch.
Yeah.
Gorge. And we want to do Lois Griffin,
Oh my God! Yes.
Marge Simpson,
What?
Yzma,
Yeah.
Dior Margiela last year. What's it called? What was the other one? I forgot.
I
What's it
really
from?
want to do
What's it
Mystique
from?
one day, but I just
Oh,
I have to do it
Mystique.
so good because so many people have done it.
Right, let's take it to the group chat.
Ooh!
Group chat. Take it to the
Yeah,
group
right.
Heard about this
chat.
group
Time to
chat.
take the
Take
group
it,
chat.
honey.
And if you
Spicy.
don't know about the group chat, basically you send anonymous messages, confessions, questions, and you get our dirty little opinions on them. And we always have a little link on our story. But yeah, we're gonna get into
Go
it.
on.
So
Go.
here's today's group chat.
Okay.
I am a queen. Work.
I hope
Literally
so.
just starting up, and a Rugo on the new season of Drag Race is booking me for a gig she's doing. However, she won't let me do my number as it will upstage her and take away from her moment. I don't want to upset her, but this is my first gig and I want to make an impression.
Oh, I wonder who the Rue
On
girl
season
is.
6.
Yeah, I wonder who it is.
Well, you've given us a little selection.
First of all, how would you know that
Hate
she's
that.
going to upstage you? Is it the song selection?
Or do they
Or
know
do they know who
the
the
capability?
performer is and like how good they
Yeah.
are? That's insecure on their part.
Yeah.
And like
Yeah.
that's like no, I don't like that.
No, I don't like that.
No, that's not cute.
I'm also just like, if you're a Rue girl, you should know that you're established and respected enough.
And if you're not good enough, change your fucking
yeah,
number.
but also
Yeah,
book someone
back
else.
it up,
Do you know
Mama.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Let the girl do what she wants to fucking do.
But also book someone else if it's your fucking night.
Yeah. Book your mum.
Yeah,
Yeah, literally, your dog for
Let her do the
week of
hokey
shit.
pokey and then shut up.
I'm also like, if you've got your own night and you can't perform, don't have the night. Let someone else who
Also,
can perform
if
have
she's
the night.
let you know that you're gonna upstage her,
That's-
fucking
that's-
do it.
I-
bitch.
I- I
Oh
would-
my
That's
God,
it.
do it.
You better
Yeah.
do it and do it twice.
Yeah.
You better repeat the same number twice.
And I would go, bin that girl.
Yeah.
That's such a weird thing to say though.
That is
like
weird.
what? There are so many
No.
levels to this.
like a lasagna.
Because if that's how you genuinely feel, you would just say, okay, well, work. I'm gonna change my shit
Yeah.
and make sure that mine is better than yours, so I end up upstaging you.
Yeah.
How can you go to someone and say, well, you can't start because actually it's really good. It's really fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do
And
that.
it's too good
Yeah.
and it's better than mine. So actually change that.
No,
That's
that,
right.
that's a bit wackadoodle. Like,
Oh, for
that's,
sure.
It's wackadoodle
That's
time.
wackadoodle.
But that
time.
It's
is
whack
drag
a doodle
as well.
time.
People don't like being like that. I mean, people find drag so competitive that is
Yeah.
a tea.
But at the end of the day, if you instantly go in that mindset of they're gonna upstage me, you're fucked.
Yeah.
You've got being a drag queen. You've got to have that part of delusion, being like, I'm gonna be the best.
Like the
bitch in
number's
the
not
room.
set in stone, bitch. You can change your shit.
Yeah.
You change
Have
your
fun.
shit. Let the girl do what she
Yeah.
wants to do, and you change yours.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the tea.
Oh, it seems
And
to be
that
getting to
is
some's
the
head already.
tea.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's been a week and it's already
Insecurity!
Please
Get her
DM
out!
us. DM us privately. DM us privately. We won't tell.
Who do we get?
promise.
Who do we think it is?
Beep beep. Should we do a girl of the week?
We have
Oh.
to do
Is there
a
someone
girl
that
of the
you
week.
think is
Yeah,
like girl of the week?
Oh, I got a
Let's
girl
go.
of the week.
You got a girl of the
And
week?
she's not a girl of the week to me. She's a girl of my life.
It could be
What?
anyone.
Let's do
Bailey
it.
J. Mills.
Yes.
Has she been a girl of the week before? Because
No.
she should have. Gorgeous Bailey J. Mills. You
Come
are
on.
the gift that keeps on giving.
She
Yeah.
is.
And keep going. Keep shining. Keep shining.
Yeah.
You
on,
know that
shine.
you get. Nah, you're everything.
We were actually saying earlier that we want her on the pod.
Oh,
Yes,
Before
we
you got
literally
I
her.
can get her on.
So
We
we,
want-
we wanna get our
have to
tea.
be the girl of the
Yeah,
week.
we were literally.
Oh yes,
There we go.
I had two pairs from her last show that I watched with her, Clapham Grand. She was everything. You're everything, baby. She knows.
Yes.
If you don't know her, get to know her.
Girl
She's
of the
an
week.
icon.
And
She
We
got
literally-
everyone through lockdown.
Yeah, bitch.
We
yeah.
we literally sat here on the sofa the other night and we were like, we need something funny to watch, and we put on all the
All the YouTube.
Bailey,
Yeah.
all the Bailey
Yes.
J Mill
What
reels.
was that? Hamburger.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that one.
Onion.
Cherry eyes.
Was
Naughty girl.
Naughty girl! Jackie, I'm gonna lose my job because of you, you stupid bitch. You stupid bitch. I'm gonna lose my job.
Laura, I'm paying.
That's the one that
OG.
Bailey J. Mills, you're everything. You're that bitch. You're that girl. You're that girl of the week.
Girl,
yeah,
bitch.
Mwah.
Well, you have watched a gorgeous, stunning special episode of
The Girls.
And
Thank you, Taste,
thank
for coming
you
on.
for coming,
Oh,
bitch.
so much. I
Love
know you all so
you.
well, and I'm so happy for everything you're doing.
Love
and this
you.
pod is like growing exponentially, and I'm happy to be a part of it. So.
Yeah, baby.
Well done,
Cheers
Diva.
to that, bitches.
Chin, chin, chin.
Chin, chin,
Cheers.
chin.
Love you, love you.
Love you.
We love you.
Right.
If you did enjoy that, please subscribe, like, comment, and ring the label icon up there.
That's
we will
correct.
see you next Sunday on another episode of The Girls. We love you. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Wow.